Ever since I was a kid, I've loved road trips. Long drives across the country, odd roadside attractions, and then reliving it all through old photos for years and years. Today, I'm setting out on a road trip across the country. I'm starting in West Virginia, flying out to Utah, picking up a car, and then driving out to Montana to camp in a tipi. And I'm going to capture as much of it as I can with an old Nikon point-and-shoot camera from 1985. Before that, though, the folks at Best in Photo sent us a package. It's a new camera bag that's perfect for this trip. I've managed to fit 3 cameras, several lenses, a laptop, 3 hard drives, and plenty of film in this thing. Well, bags packed, let's hit the road. I've got the route to Hawks Nest State Park marked out on the map. It's about an hour and a half from here, close enough for a day trip, far enough to feel like you've gone somewhere. There are a couple roadside stops along the way, which I think make it even better. And every trip like this starts the same way. Fill up the tank and permission to grab one snack from the gas station. Everybody's got a road trip snack. What's yours? The first frame on the One Touch isn't gallery material, but there are memories here. It's the kind of photo you look at years later, and suddenly you're back in that old car. Someone up front picking the music, the tires humming, the road stretching out ahead. We've barely settled back into the drive and we're pulling off again. Kanawha Falls. It feels eternal, water folding over stone the same way it has for thousands of years. But memory shifts, softens, changes. A click of the One Touch, and this moment holds. One more waterfall before Hawks Nest, Cathedral Falls. It's hidden just off the road, the kind of place you stop for a picnic, a quiet memory for the album. Hawks Nest isn't far from Cathedral Falls. From the parking lot, the path curves through the trees, light breaking through the leaves. And then it opens up. The new River Gorge stretches out below, wide, quiet, ancient. The stone overlook was built by the Civilian Conservation Corps during the Great Depression. Nearly 90 years on, it still feels solid underfoot. A lot of people have come here over the decades, watching the river bend. From here, we head back into Charleston. One more stop before the airport. A few frames downtown on the One Touch. Home for now, the start of something bigger. And then it's time to take to the air, leaving the soft hills behind, heading west. The first thing you see out of the gate isn't the city, it's movement. People disembarking, suitcases rolling, the circular grate of conveyor belts. The One Touch was still in the bag, but the old SRT was ready in hand, loaded with Kodak gold. Airports aren't destinations, just a space between, and like that, we move on. Salt Lake City. A different place, a different camera, the F100 this time, Fuji Color 200 in the back. The first thing you notice is the space, the grid. Wide streets stretching out, mountains watching from above. A city still working on itself. Movement. People heading somewhere. Our trip feels bigger from here. Above the freeway now, above the noise and the grid. Francis Peak. The F-100 is at the ready again, loaded with Cinestill 50 daylight. The air is thinner, clean, before the smoke from a distant forest fire rolls in. The land stretching out in layers, roads like threads, valleys folding into one another. The city feels far away now. Past the last exit signs, over the ancient lake bed, the mountains begin to flatten. Interstate 80 westbound has the best view of the Salt Flats just before Wendover. Back on the One Touch now, Fuji Color 400 and back. The world fades. Sky, salt, horizon. No grid, no buildings, no edges to measure. Just light stretching in every direction, punctuated here and there by parched rock trying to be mountains. The silence seems louder. Everything lost in white. We're going west of the flats now, the One Touch still in hand. Suddenly it's green, water in the desert. Welcome to Blue Lake, an unexpected oasis in the middle of the salt and dust. Grass bending in the wind, mountains still watching. The silence is different here. Not empty, just wide. From Blue Lake, we turn back east on Interstate 80. The One Touch is still loaded, and the late light is settling over the desert. We make a stop at Grassy Mountain Rest Area. The sun is lower now, the air warmer, shadows stretching long across the pavement, the day folding in on itself. On the road again, we make our way back toward the Great Salt Lake. Across the causeway, water on both sides. The sun lowering into a prehistoric sea, Antelope Island. 2 frames before the light disappears. Then the night comes, and we keep moving. Ogden now, historic 25th Street. Neon humming against the dark. I've grabbed the OM1. It's been loaded with Cinestill 800T, waiting for something just like this. Light bleeding into the night, dragons watching everything. Closer. Color stacked on color. Red, blue, green. Doors opening, voices spilling out onto the sidewalk. A different kind of wild. It's electric, alive. and then rest before the long road. Montana. Highway lines stretching north, mountains hiding somewhere on the horizon. Off the freeway, on two-lane roads, things close in. We make a brief stop in Phillipsburg, a small town holding on to its quiet identity. We grab a meal before the trees, a burger, onion rings, cold drinks wetting in the summer heat. Then, further in, grass bending into the evening light, the campsite waiting. The one touch is back in hand, a teepee in the clearing, smoke drifting into the trees. Water moving through the meadow, tall pines standing guard. The long road finally slowing, we take our dinner in the fading light, smoke rising into the trees, and for a while, we stay.